Hello YouTube, this is the Baroque Gamer and welcome back to the channel. So for this small video update, I thought I'd show you my pickups that I had from the rAge Gaming Expo that we had here in the country, as well as my top 10 games for 2025 that I thoroughly enjoyed. But also on a similar note, I thought I'd show you one of my other pickups that I got during Black Friday, and that is 7 Deadly Sins, the Knights of Britannia. I got this one on the cheap, just 150 rands worth, and one of the only games that I picked up during the onslaught of sales that we had throughout the month. I had to pick up the Wi-Fi treadmill, so there wasn't really much game shopping that I did in that period. Then for the rAge Gaming Expo pickup that I have, I'll start with Ghost Rider, one of the only Marvel heroes that, or anti-heroes that I like, apart from the Punisher, as well as Batman from the DC universe. Hardly see this game anywhere else, so when I saw it, I just had to pick it up. Next up, Monkey King, Hero is Back, similar to the Black Myth Wukong tale, Journey to the West. The graphics are a little bit more on the you could say cartoonish side for a much younger audience, but its art is what captivated me to want to pick up the game and to add it to the collection. I will try it out soon. I do actually have a list of games that I want to play for the start of 2026. Next up, Final Armada, one of a PAL exclusive. It was made by the studio that was based here in South Africa. Unfortunately, due to the lackluster sales, the studio went out of business not too long after the game's release, and this is only one of our only footnotes of a game being developed by a South African team and released for the PlayStation 2, which is a little bit unfortunate. Next up, the First Templar. So you'll see as a recurring theme throughout these videos that I actually like castles, knights, dragons, that sort of thing. So games like this, Kingdom Come Deliverance, The Witcher 3, that all have these similar themes, or even just lore behind them. I'm a huge fan of, as opposed to many of the other kind of fantasy or historic retelling in video games. Next up, for my favorite retro gaming shop, I picked up Ico. Played this on the Classics HD collection for the PS3. Really enjoyed it. I had to pick up a PS2 copy. It's only going to get up in price from here, and a little more rarer, unfortunately, versus Shadow of the Colossus. Next up, Bujingai Swordsman. Hardly see this game anywhere else, so when I saw it for sale, I just absolutely had to pick it up. So that does it for the pickups. Oh, and then also picked up 3 of these PS2 memory cards. I have over 290 games for the PS2 so far. It's also my favorite console to collect for, so it's just worthwhile picking up memory cards just to have in storage. Alright, games for 2025, according to me. I finished about 49 video games throughout the year, versus the 60 to 70 on average that I completed in 2021 to 2024. Because it was relatively a tough year, and there was a lot that was happening in my world. Let's get started with number 10, Live Alive. Play the 7 or 8 tales that intertwine throughout different time periods for the characters. It's very, very thoughtfully and nicely done. Written by manga artists of that day and era, of whose works are also still alive and well today. This is an absolute must play, and if you want to own it physically, the only way to get it is on the Nintendo Switch. For number 9, Little Big Planet, the PS Vita edition. I had a lot of fun with this. Before I'd start work in the morning, I'd be playing a couple of levels. Very, very fun. I'm a big fan of the Little Big Planet universe. I just need to pick up the PS4 copy, a PSP copy that has the other levels, because all of them are their own game. Number 8, Sniper Elite 4. Not a big fan of shooters, but this one was very, very fun. After every bullet, having the slow-mo camera play play out with your bullet's trajectory. It was very, very fun to watch. I really enjoyed playing this game rather. It's a must-play for anybody that enjoys or any kind of war or shooting gaming experience. Though I would recommend having a bit of patience playing a game like this. Okay, for video game number 7, this is one of the most controversial video games of all time, banned in many countries, particularly in PAL territories. This was in the ire of many focus groups and governments, and that is Manhunt 2. A lot of dark themes and storytelling that you find in this game won't be introduced into many games that are released in this day and age. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a shame that this was the last iteration of the Manhunt series. Though I do recommend that if you are into that sort of kind of niche, dark storytelling and themes, it's definitely not for the faint of heart. I really enjoyed it for what it is, and this has earned my number 7 spot for Game of the Year. Okay, number 6, Bully, Scholarship Edition. I really enjoyed this for what it's worth, being the quote-unquote bully or kid that's just trying to fit in between the nerds, the jocks, and so forth, the other cliques that I had to school. I did complete all the classes, and I was able to quote-unquote finish the story on a good note. Okay, next up, Time and Eternity, a hated game amongst some of the gaming populace. I really enjoy this for what it's worth. The soundtrack is definitely one that you should actually play, that must play the game for. And even just the if you're a weeb or like anime in general, this is definitely a nice pick up and play game. Just the only kind of thing I don't like is the lot of running around you do in the game, but I definitely enjoyed it for what it's worth. Okay, number 4, Valkyrie Profile. This is the Europa edition for PlayStation 4. Also, strategy, wartime RPG. I really enjoyed this video game for what it is. It took me a while to finish, and some of the kind of missions were very, very trying. Fortunately, it did take me a while to finish, though I did enjoy it. It's definitely a must-play. If you own PS3, you can get the original Valkyria Chronicles, otherwise you can get the Europa edition on PlayStation 4. Number 3, Telia Iris. This is the Telia Iris Eternal Mana. This, I really enjoyed it for what it is. A very simplistic sort of crafting Telia game. A lot of focus and emphasis, and also the journeying and adventure. You pick up a lot of the sort of elements that help you on your quests, your travels. I definitely enjoyed this game. Not too long to complete, but definitely one that I would say that you should pick up if you've got a PlayStation 2. Number 2, talked about game throughout the YouTube sphere, and that is Shadowheart's Covenant. I also completed this near the beginning of 2025. Really enjoyed it. It's definitely a must play for RPG fans. Okay, some honorable mentions. Starting with The Sojourn for PlayStation 4. So if you like your brain picked, a lot of the kind of challenges of your quizzing your mind, basically getting from point A to point B, you play a game like this. A lot like The Witness and Myst. It's one that's only for a very niche audience of gamers. Next up, Ys 9, Monstrum Nox. This is the packed edition. I also enjoyed this game quite a bit, though it also didn't really hit as near as many of the other titles that I previously mentioned. Next up, for PlayStation 5, Eurokill. This is the deluxe edition. This is actually like a mix of kind of point and click, detective style, shoot 'em up sort of a game. So it's a mishmash of a lot of things, but it's also, as a package, a very enjoyable game to play. Highly recommended. For the last honorable mention, Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. Apart from the very last level, which I found absolutely annoying, this I think would have featured on the list most definitely. I do feel that it is a must play for any fan of kind of your Rockstar games, or even just the bullet time slow-mo shooting. This is an absolute must play. And so, my game of the year for 2025, this got me through one of my most difficult periods of my life. We were forced to move out around May or June from a housing complex due to the corruption of the body corporate. We had no water or electricity, so between myself, my fiance, and my daughter, it was very challenging. However, this one video game got us through that difficult transition, and that game is Octopath Traveler 2 for PlayStation 4. 8 characters, 8 stories, and 1 grand adventure. This is a must-play for any fans of the genre. Any system that you own. This has been released for a multitude of systems, and what can I say? It's one of those games where it will clearly resonate with you in terms of its storytelling, lessons learned, or even just how much people can be helpful or destructive in their own methods and their own purposes and whatnot. This is a must-play game for almost any gamer, in my opinion, and I've decided to select this one as my game of the year for 2025. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you've seen any of my shorts, left a comment, a like, or even just watched my previous 2 videos on the PS3 and PS4, I appreciate your viewership, and I thank you for watching my humble channel. I'll be doing, obviously, my PlayStation 5 game collection. I just need to get to editing it and then uploading it to YouTube. I also want to do compilation, my collection videos for Xbox 360, Xbox One, my Nintendo collection, which is not so big, it's right over here, as well as my PSP and PS Vita, which is also relatively small, as well as my PS2 collection, almost 300 games that I've collected to date. I really thank you for watching my videos, or even just any engagement whatsoever. I wish you all the best, and take care.